Hi guys, this is Mrs. Hill. This is lesson 3 from our story, Who Wants Arthur? We are going to continue our little escapades with Arthur as he tries to be different kinds of animals with his desperate want to find a home, and all the other animals in the pet shop, people keep coming in and buying them, and he stays at the pet shop. So we're going to see what he gets into today, if he makes any more messes, what kind of shenanigans he gets into today. Yesterday he had his head down in a fishbowl and he thought he was going to be a fish and he was going to practice breathing underwater. I love that illustration. That is quite funny. So today we are going to read pages 18 through 25. There's where we're going to start. Looks like Arthur's got his hind end in a fishbowl. We've got some cats. We've got our character here. Let's see what our questions are asking of us today. So we do a little story preview using our questions. This is the second page of your skill sheet. So when you open your Google Classroom, when you open your skill packet will say Who Wants Arthur? Page 1 should be complete. If it's not, please go back to the videos and look at the questions that are listed with each video. That will help you get your questions caught up. I've numbered them right here in the corner as I've written as we've gone along. I won't let me number it on your skill packet, so I hand wrote it in. Very top of the page, up at the very top, you'll see a forward arrow and a backward arrow. If you hit the forward arrow, that will take you to page number 2. That is the page we are going to do today. So today's question, we're going to do questions 5 and 6. What is Arthur's problem now? So he still has some kind of problem, doesn't he? The second question we're going to work on is question 6. What does he do? So we're going to find out what he does today with that problem. Okay? So we got Arthur. We got, I think, is it Mrs. Humphreys? I can't think of her name all of a sudden. Let's see what her name is. Oh, Mrs. Humbert's. I knew it was something. Mrs. Humbert. So it looks like we've got Mrs. Humbert. We've got some cats, maybe some guinea pigs or something, and Arthur is in a fish bowl. Let's find any other. Oh, look, here's his mask. He must have pulled it off. So I wonder how the breathing underwater went. We're going to find out. We're going to keep going over this way. If you take a quick look at the illustrations here, at this little cute bird right here on page 21, we are going to look at the words hamsters. I know you all have probably heard of a hamster, but it's not a word you see a whole lot as you read. Hamsters and canaries. So in this picture, the little yellow birds are canaries. These little tiny little birds are canaries. I'm not sure which ones the hamsters are. I don't know if these are the hamsters or if these bigger guys are. Well, I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? We will find out with that. Check him out here. Goodness sakes, he's into something. So let's see. We've got another word, croaked. We're going to see what the word croaked means. Think about what animal might make that sound. And then we are all the way over here. We've got the word exhausted. So right here, our word exhausted looks like our boy Arthur is tired. You know how you feel when you're tired. Looks like Arthur is exhausted. So we're going to do pages 18 through 25 today and take a look at Who Wants Arthur. The author is Amanda Graham. So take a look at the illustrations again. Here's Mrs. Humbert. The next morning, Mrs. Humbert put some cats in the window. By the end of the day, the window was empty except for Arthur. Nobody wanted an ordinary brown dog, not even one who acted like a rabbit and a snake and a fish. Everybody wanted cats. Arthur felt he would never find a home with a pair of old slippers to chew. So like Arthur wants to chew on some old slippers. The next morning, Mrs. Humbert put the rest of her pets in the window. There were 2 hamsters, a cage of mice, 3 canaries, a blue parakeet, a green frog, 1 sleepy lizard, and Arthur. Look at the lizard up there. Arthur jumped on lily pads, squeaked and nibbled cheese, purred, croaked, and even tried to fly. By the end of the day, the window was empty, except for Arthur. He had collapsed, exhausted, in the corner of the window. Now he was certain he would never find a home, whether he was a rabbit, a snake, a fish, a cat, or a purple-spotted 3-headed donkey. Arthur decided that he might as well be just an ordinary brown dog. Poor guy. So back to our question. What is Arthur's problem now? So we are going to go back to pages 18 and 19. We're going to restate part of that question to begin our answer. We're going to start by saying Arthur problem. Arthur's problem is, and then you're going to use the information at the end of that part of our story on page 18. Okay? Arthur felt he would never find a home with a pair of old slippers to chew. Okay? So Arthur's problem is, and let's put, I'm going to start you off. He felt, okay? So that gives you a little bit of a clue what part of the story you're going to use. Alrighty, so there's his new problem. Got another problem. So then the last question we're going to work on today, what does he do? So what does he do the next morning? Let's see what he does. What does he do? On page 24, Arthur decided that he might as well be just an ordinary brown dog. So let's use the part of the question, that kind of threw me off a little bit when I first read it. That is Arthur. So we're going to switch he to Arthur. So we're going to start off by saying Arthur blank. Okay? And you're going to fill that in. Don't forget your period at the end of the sentence. And that is on page 24. So Arthur decided that he might as well be just an ordinary brown dog. That finishes up this lesson number 3 of our story, Who Wants Arthur? The next part of our story will be lesson 4. We'll figure out how the story ends, and I'm hopeful that Arthur finds a home. If you ever have any questions when you're working on your assignments, you can always reach me through Remind. If you need to go back and get any of your questions caught up, please remember that the pages are listed where you will find your answers. Questions and page numbers are listed on the videos in case you need to go back. So hope you're enjoying this story, and I'll see you for lesson 4. Bye.